Everyone, and welcome back to more Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Justice for All.
It's Edgeworth for all. Right. Well, what's going on in my situation? Didn't you know that?
It looks like he got away again. Yeah, think so.
I mean, it's your special team squad.
I know, I think that's what's really been confusing me about this case, is Edgeworth seems out of the loop even though he should technically know more than we do about what's going on. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time.
So, wait, now Edgeworth is like, God damn it, I mean, I've been doing such a good job at holding this case, like, long term, right?
I know.
It's not like I've been trying to win this case at every corner.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's my phone. Beep.
Report! Wait, did you just take his... You just stole your phone.
I guess so. Does Edgeworth not have a cell phone? Is that Mr. Edgeworth?
We don't have time. Spit it out.
Right. Looks like we just missed them, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away.
Few things.
Can we use any of them as evidence? Ho ho ho, I thought you'd ask, pal.
It should be illegal, because saying, I think that, didn't we already establish in this game that evidence has to be, like, handed in beforehand?
Well...
Or did we not?
They established that in this game or the last game to immediately forget about that fact, because it's never brought up again, as far as I can tell.
So now we can use evidence that we found to really why the court case is going.
Yeah, you can pull evidence out of anywhere. It's like, oh, I have a metal detector. Yeah, it could be evidence. Why not? I want to just pull out gumshoe out of my pocket. Yeah, he's evidence. Sure. Got the things he left with me right now, and I'm on my way over. Really?
No. That's odd. Any times like that, I usually send to the criminal lab first.
We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir.
So let's just totally forgo procedure.
Yeah, exactly. Don't have time for that.
It's evidence that they got from someone who was already fired, isn't he?
It was already...
Or did Gumshoe not get fired this time? I thought he got fired again.
No, he didn't get fired this time. I know he gets fired constantly, but, he just got insulted by Edgeworth a lot this case.
Okay.
When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran.
Jesus Christ! This is not getting better.
This is not. Fuck.
What?
I agree, Edgeworth. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore.
Told you.
Oh, you're right. Okay, well that makes sense.
So now they're getting evidence from someone who, like, already got thrown out of the whole thing and stole the evidence from the police, and then they use it in court.
Yeah. Wow. 10 out of 10. Best procedure. This court totally wouldn't require a retrial in an actual court of law.
But actually, I mean, that would never be good for us. In case there's more time.
You know, that's actually true. It would be better for us. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. To help you obey the law. Sounds bad. Hope he doesn't get in too much trouble over this.
We're not gonna have him, though, right?
He
doesn't sound like he's gonna do anything. He's just like, whatever, I hope he's good.
Yeah, probably. My hunko junk car, I'd say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Well, considering we don't know where you are, that might be good. Don't worry, I'll be there. Wait for me.
Alright, just get here in one piece.
I'm on a mission. No one can stop me now, sir. No one!
I guess, maybe not here, but technically it's illegal, at least in Canada, to be on a cell phone while driving a car.
That's interesting. It's illegal. I don't think it's illegal here, but then again, it's clear Gumshoe doesn't care. I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light. Yeah, I don't
Okay.
think it matters.
I guess he's. I mean, God, how must that look on the report? He was on a cell phone by driving a car over the speed limit over every single red light in his school zone.
Yeah, jeez. I imagine. Items left by the murderer, huh?
Why carrying stolen evidence from a crime scene of a case that is still going on?
It's gonna only get better if the things that he stole happen to be like drugs.
Oh yeah, just cocaine from a crime scene. I'm bringing it to the courtroom right now.
Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. Oh jeez, what? And then everything exploded.
Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me.
He crashed his car, didn't he? No one can stop. I'm... Oh no! Did Gumshoe die? Well, he can't be
Again.
dead, but again.
Wait, not again, but now the Gumshoe and Phoenix died. And
Yeah.
I mean, God damn it, Edgeworth.
Yeah. What happened? I hope.
Like, in an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well.
Well, what was he thinking? Got to her and call for help.
But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken and he wasn't driving a patrol car. There's no radio either. Like, isn't it good enough if you say someone crashed somewhere? You should probably look into that.
Yeah, I mean, we have the general idea, I think, of where he crashed.
Also,
Oh.
don't get to those items before they do. The police will take possession of them.
No, we can't let that happen for some reason.
So, actual. I mean, God damn it, James. Gumshoe not as important as the evidence.
Yeah, I guess not. The Gumshoe might be dead, but man, if we lose that evidence...
But if there's a way that we can find out where he is, then we can stand a chance.
Why? Why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident now? I mean, he really
Wait, no one
does
told him
not-
that was a bad idea. Like, he was like, I'm running all the red lights, so I'm speeding, and everyone's like, okay, keep doing that.
Yeah, exactly. Keep running over pedestrians left and right. I'm sure it'll look great on your record. Is there a way to find out exactly where he is at the moment? Sure. That's right, there is a way.
What? How?
I'm sure it
Like
can...
a friendship.
I don't actually know how. I was just assuming that, I had an idea as Phoenix Wright, because, yeah. Have a radio? I don't think he had a radio transceiver with him.
Did he have camera stuff or anything like that? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think he did. Let's see. Well, I guess we don't really have an answer, so have a spy camera.
Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here.
Your face is a mock trial. Guess this won't work, huh?
Guess it's up to me. Alright, I was thinking of something on my end, while you continue being stupid. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I try my best. Just like in that case, in the courtroom, I was trying my best not to win that case.
Exactly. Did I say something wrong? Edgeworth.
What is it?
I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. What?
Okay.
Okay. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt on someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. You know, I mean, to be fair, we're almost always doing it for a good cause. Isn't this a pretty standard Phoenix Wright procedure? Stalling out while we wait for something big to show up?
Fluttershy, then yes, I would say so.
Yeah.
No one minded when it was Fluttershy.
Exactly.
Okay, everyone did, but no one.
Might be my turn to say defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. What? Oh, right, in reference to Edgeworth's thing.
Right. doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Cry tasty tears instead.
Exactly, you gotta cry those useful tears that can be factory made into candy.
Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided.
The verdict.
It doesn't really hurt me because if I did my job well, he's not Gertie, but he's Gertie.
Yeah.
Edgeworth, you suck.
Yeah, you do. Is the prosecutor Edgeworth here?
No. Yes, bailiff.
There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent.
Probably finished with the handwriting analysis. I have to go take this call. Yeah, he doesn't have a phone.
Ah, wow. Edgeworth, you need to get good.
Maybe he threw it out of the window when he decided to be not dead.
Maybe so. Well, I assume he
Maybe.
threw it out the window when he decided to be dead. He was like,
Right,
oh.
that's what I meant.
Okay,
But when he
yeah.
decided to play dead, but not be dead.
Yeah.
In the meantime, think hard about what Think hard about what it is you must do.
Thanks, Edgeworth. That's like the best advice I've heard all day. Think hard about what you must do. I thought the plan was already just stalling the fuck out of the trial, but I guess not.
Yeah, he didn't get that part of the plan.
I
I mean,
guess.
actually, I don't get over the fact that he's not starting his trial at all.
Yeah, serious. I can't either. I still don't get this case. I mean, I kind of understood up until the court section of this, but now that we're here, I just don't really. Court will now reconvene. I assume both sides are ready. Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Jeez.
I can understand the defense acting like this. However, why do you also seem distraught, Mr. Edgeworth?
That is. It's nothing, Your Honor.
What's wrong with Edgeworth? It looks like something unexpected just happened with him. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, if you could please tell the court the result of the handwriting analysis on Miss Impax's suicide note.
Yes, Your Honor. Unfortunately, we have discovered that the suicide note is a forgery.
What? What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth? A forgery?
This note was not written by Miss Impax herself. It is a fake.
Oh, that's a twist that I was expecting. Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, would you care to explain what is going on? This was not written by Miss Impax, then who wrote it?
We would need more time to do a more detailed analysis. However, it appears that the handwriting matches that of the victim, Mr. Juan Carida.
Mr. Carida? I see. So, he never even had the real suicide note. He just wrote a fake one. That's
Why?
weird. Well, apparently to incriminate the other guy, our client.
But the other guy is evil.
Yeah.
So he just coincidentally guessed that the guy was evil?
Apparently that's what everyone in this universe is doing. They're all
Everyone just thinks this guy's evil and he is actually evil.
Yeah, it's
I mean, maybe it's not even his fault. Maybe just like from day one on,
Maybe-
like his own parents are like, I know you're a fucking murderer. Well, I'm gonna get you one day.
maybe so. And he was just like being normal and hanging out with her girlfriend. One day she slaps him. She's like, "You're evil. I'm leaving you for Juan."
And then he turned evil.
Yeah. Looks like Miss Impax never left a suicide note after all. She never wrote anything about Engard. Oh, well, I guess that's also a possibility.
However, Your Honor, even though the suicide note is indeed a fake, Mr. Engard could not have known that, and so that fact must remain unchanged. Expecting under the assumption that it was real, he had plotted to possess it. Wait, how did he not know that? Like, how
Yeah,
did people think that was a suicide note, but that wasn't a suicide note?
I don't really know, because the suicide note was apparently at the scene of the crime, but then it disappeared. So
So they
Mr.
found it and then he stole it from the police?
I'm really confused. Yes, apparently Juan Creta wrote a suicide note and planted it, and then while the police were investigating, he stole the suicide note that he wrote.
Just to troll Engard
I guess so.
into committing murder by killing him. I mean, that was a beautiful plan. It's like,
Yeah.
yes, I'm going to kill me. Huh.
I got him to be evil like I always knew he was. That does sound very plausible. Theory that Engard had no idea that the suicide note was a fake. Something seems a little wrong with it.
He had to... I don't know. Let's see what happens.
Defense believes that the theory the prosecution has stated contradicts testimony. Everything the prosecution has proven up to this point is true. That it's impossible for Mr. Engard to not have known it was a fake.
I don't know how this helps us, but sure.
I don't know either.
But he has a camera. I don't know if that helps though.
I don't know either. Take that! What is this little item called again? I don't know,
Camera?
Bluetooth maybe? A video camera, Your Honor. Well, a very small one, but... Oh, that's right, a camera! Ah, you kids and your fancy toys nowadays.
Hey, what did you call this thing that Blotterhead had?
I know, seriously. Oh, man, Judge is going senile. It's all like, back in my day, we didn't have cameras. We had to commission...
cameras are decently old.
We had to have painters follow us around and paint pictures. Yeah, I think cameras are pretty old, too. Mr. Edgeworth, earlier you claimed that Mr. Engard knew of the existence of this note because he was spying on the victim. Isn't that right? If that were true, then this means Mr. Engard would have known that the victim had forged the note.
I don't get that logic, Phoenix. How would you know that?
I don't
Unless the guy was wearing a note and be like, this is such a forgery. Because he made this note like years ago.
Right,
Unless he would it right now.
exactly.
Maybe that's what they're implying. But then I don't know. I don't fucking know.
I don't either. So then the defendant knew this suicide note was a fake. And if that's true, then the situation has suddenly changed in a very dramatic way. Exactly, Your Honor. The prosecution's theory as to what Mr. Engard's motive for murder was... It has suddenly disappeared into thin air.
But, Your Honor, it's not as if Mr. Engard monitored Mr. Kurita 24 hours a day. Perhaps the victim wrote the note in a place Mr. Engard didn't know of. Did he write the note years ago? Why are you forgetting that?
I don't know.
If he didn't, then how did the note disappear? I don't know.
I don't either. Like, I would also agree with Edgeworth that logic makes a lot more sense than what we're arguing. Even if he didn't write it years ago, you know, it's possible he wrote the note anywhere, not, like, right there next to wherever the camera is spying on. Well, right back at you, Mr. Edgeworth. Why don't you show us some proof that the victim made the forgery at an unknown place?
Oh no, it's turning into them.
Oh no.
Nah. Prove the impossible, Edgeworth. Do it.
Yeah, order, Mr. Edgeworth. Looks like this time it is you who has dug his own grave.
I choose death. As I figured.
Man, imagine if he just did that after every game. He just left a note and he's like, I choose death. Huh? As you figured.
As I figured, it came down to this after all.
Mr. Edgeworth, you are not making any sense.
When I heard the results of the handwriting analysis, I thought this might happen. The question is, What's next?
What next?
The prosecution can't prove Mr. Edwards' motive through the evidence. Then we must prove it from another angle.
Pure conspiracy.
Face this accusation.
Exactly. Well, I agree with you there.
Your Honor, prosecution would like to call a witness to the stand at this time.
Oh man, that's really surprising. Oh, well, that's fine.
When we do that, it's not though.
I know.
This witness is a little unusual. It's me.
Edgeworth stuttering? This is not like him at all. Unusual? Well, what sort of witness is this person, Mr. Edgeworth? They can't be any more unusual than Miss Oldbag.
Well, unless it's Oldbag combined with the judge.
Oh no, that would be really weird.
Actually, has the judge ever been a witness? That should be a thing.
No.
The witness is one who is perfectly fit to answer once and for all the questions of who was it that hired Shelley the killer to commit murder?
That's impossible. Who in the...
Wait, are they calling the first? I don't know.
I don't know who we're gonna get...
I think they're gonna call the guy that is being accused.
I think so too. No such person exists who can answer that question with such certainty. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth,
Unless they call it
who
a
is
killer.
this witness?
It is,
Yes, go on. Who is it?
the man himself. Mr. Shelley, I called him! I mean, on my second guess, but Mr. Shelley the killer.
Oh, Mr. the Killer. Wait, Shelley the Killer? You mean the killer? I mean the assassin?
Yes, Your Honor.
He's coming here to the witness stand?
But yes, in the manner of speaking, I recognize that this is a very unusual circumstance, so I ask for your permission.
Well,
This guy is a
Mr. Wright.
walkie-talkie thing.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. Is this alright with you? Fuck no. Do I have a choice here?
No. I can walk away and win the case. Why would I say yes?
Exactly. Can't really do much else to drag this trial out. And has no objections, Your Honor. I wonder if it really is alright to do this. Well, you're the judge. You should know, man.
Very well then. The prosecution calls our witness to the stand.
Edgeworth, is there no other way left to us? Could we not be friends?
Now then, witness. Your name and your occupation, please.
Wow.
Jeez, it's giant.
I don't remember the walkie-talkie being that huge.
I mean, I would have been suspicious if he handed that to me.
Yeah.
Also, why does he just go with it? Like, what exactly is the killer's reasoning to be like, I know I'm being hunted by the police right now, but I'm just gonna do this.
Yeah, seriously. It seems like running from the police would be a little more important, especially since he has a, hostage with him. This can't be very easy to be on the run with a hostage. Also...
Why holding an interview?
Yeah.
This guy's a hardcore walker, man.
Yeah, seriously. Also... I don't know how this thing is gonna stay stable. Apparently has the worst radio ever that continuously changes, radio wave frequencies, but whatever. Logic.
So, what's this him?
I believe it was you.
I believe it was me when it was... I don't know, like it changes based on whether or not he sues the thing.
Okay.
Anyway. Very good, sir. My name is Shelley the Killer. I'm a professional assassin.
I say, what is going on here? I've never heard of these walkie-talkies before.
Your Honor.
How can you remain so calm? And what is the meaning of this two-way radio?
Actually, Your Honor, it was delivered to me just now, and it came with a condition. As long as we do not trace its source, Mr. the Killer will testify to this guy. Man, you guys are good at falling honor with.
Yeah,
Hey, don't trace the source, please. Otherwise, I'm cool with this interview.
I was gonna say, Mr. the Killer, I know this game isn't going to go with the logic of them tracing the call, but Mr. the Killer is an idiot. In real life, they would obviously they wouldn't say anything, but they would trace him a heartbeat. Exactly. That would wrap this up really fast.
Just the case has been like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. He is officially the worst assassin ever. So this must be that urgent phone call I got earlier. Oh
Wait,
no!
So this was what the call was about, not about the handwriting? Then how did he find out about the handwriting?
I don't know. Maybe the killer was like, hey, have some handwriting also. Oh no, this will not do. Admittedly, that one you could explain with another call, but whatever. I cannot allow this in my court. First of all, we can't even be sure if this is really Mr. Dick Killer himself.
It's like the first time ever the judge speaks out against Edward.
I know.
Witness, please present some sort of proof that you are in fact Shelly the Killer. And then he like stabs someone. I understand. Please wait for a second. I'm so hungry.
Oh my god, someone should Maya! A voice?
A voice?
Mr. Wright, can you confirm anything from this? Doesn't that sound kind of like your stupid assistant that I hate?
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Judge, you could at least have heard that voice before.
I know. The defense has no objections to this person.
Wait, don't you have a lot of objections to this person?
We are satisfied that this man is indeed Shelly the Killer. It's like we have run into yet another unexpected turn of events. Well, it doesn't seem like we have too many choices under these circumstances, so...
Now then, witness. There's one thing I would like to confirm before we speak of anything else. And what would that be? At the request of a client, you killed Mr. Julian Kurita, is that correct? It is as you say, and I did indeed kill Mr. Kurita.
Gulp.
And the screen.
Yeah.
Now that we have answered that, let's move on to the name of your client. Why would the killer do this anyway? Like, isn't he dicky? He spent the last half week trying to save this guy.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I get the killer, the whole, you know, assassin's honor thing, but I think at some point you just wouldn't care.
But,
Like,
I mean, if he's a fucking effort butt, how did he ever become an assassin? It's like, I can't lie, I gotta be honest. It's like, are you the killer? Yeah, I am, but don't tell anyone, please.
Exactly.
It's just my hobby. Very well.
Gotta make a living somehow. This is all just a bad dream. Yes, that's it. A bad dream. I commonly call about... yeah. Shelly the Killer. What is he going to say? About my client. Oh, this'll be fun.
There's something I must first state. To an assassin, nothing is more important than the trust between a client and himself.
Oh, really?
That is the reason I am here today, on this witness stand. It is my wish that you grasp this concept before I give the name of my client. I guess he's really pissed, probably. Like, that's the only thing I can explain, is that he's really bad because the guy recorded him commit the murder.
Yeah, probably, maybe. Mr. the Killer seems to be a very clever man. Well,
yes,
if you say
totally.
so. I'd almost say he seems to be mocking us.
I am mocking you.
Yeah.
Why, he may appear to be our enemy, Your Honor. He's actually my best friend. Mr. the Killer is only stating the truth. He's no hypocrite. He has always stood by this one belief. Jeez, Edgeworth, are you actually gonna, like, once you catch him, you, like, gonna pat him on the back, like, good job, man, good job.
Good job sticking by your morals. You might have been a cold-blooded killer, but hey, you had honor.
You know, honestly, maybe he's not even a cold-blooded killer. Maybe he only kills bad guys. And Kirito was an
Well,
asshole too.
yeah, that's fair. I mean,
Maybe
we
he's
don't
actually
know.
like Hitman.
Maybe so. I mean, there are a lot of really terrible people in the Phoenix Wright universe. It's hard to say. Maybe he is like Hitman.
That's a quick just question. If Shelly the Killer exists, why did the guy from the first game who owned like all the police force, why did that not hire him? Like, why did he commit the murder himself?
Because that guy is the dumbest guy in the universe.
Okay.
I don't know how he owned the universe. It seems just like the Phoenix Wright universe was like, hey, I feel bad for the fact that you're really stupid. Do you want to, like, take over everything? It'll be great. You mean about this trust between his clients and himself thing? That sounds like a bunch of bullshit. Oh, it seems to be a level of trust beyond what people like me can comprehend.
Yeah, we don't trust anyone.
You know, as judges, we're very judgmental. Well, Mr. Wright, are you ready to cross-examine the witness? Yes, Your Honor. There's no way to know what's coming next, so stay cool and collected, Phoenix.
Thanks for that. It's very important information.
Yeah, probably the best advice you've given us all day, at least.
There's something I must first state.
Hold it! We can hear anything you have to say later. Can you please just tell us your clients?
I don't think you understand your place, Mr. Attorney. I said this is something I must first state. Do you know what the word first means?
Sorry. Go on. Well, it appears this is one witness you can't badger, Mr. Wright. It's only because you don't know about Maya's situation. Otherwise, I would badger the hell out of Mr. the Killer. Hold it! Also, why do people say we badger witnesses? I mean, sure, we ask them.
You do yell at them.
I do yell at them a lot. I ask them about a lot of stupid things, but I mean, it's not like Phoenix is usually particularly mean to his witnesses, you know, compared to everyone else.
How many of the witnesses are particularly mean to him?
Exactly. Trust between you and your client?
I provide my services in a fast and efficient manner.
The Killer, the fast food of assassins.
Well, that too. In exchange, I trust that my clients are discreet about me and my identity. If too many people knew my face, it would be quite troublesome.
And that is why you're testifying in this manner?
This is the first time one of my clients has ever been accused of murder.
Oh, well, didn't...
Wow.
You're an idiot. You're a freaking idiot. Just accused of murder. Well, then we can all go home. He just said who his client was. I guess your client's guilty.
I just noted that, yeah. I mean, I guess you could say it could also be the woman, because he accused her of murder, but, I mean, she's not the one on trial. He doesn't know that, actually.
Right, exactly.
He only knows that the guy's accused of murder. That is amazing! How do you get away with that?
I don't know. I mean, the last game had some ridiculous writing, but I feel like this one case in particular, it's just...
That is hilarious. I cannot. This is fucking amazing.
I
must preserve the killer name so my clients can trust me. It's like if that president guy went up, it's like, this is the first time that ever when I slept with a woman, she was accused of sleeping with me. But I did not sleep with her.
Yeah, exactly. But couldn't someone stab you in the back and break your trust?
This never happened before, but if it ever did...
Yes?
That person wouldn't be my client for very long.
Does it work like that?
They would certainly... But he's an assassin.
Well, I mean, I know he's an assassin, but even if you, like... Even if someone backstabs you, does that mean they're suddenly not your client? I guess
If you kill them, they're not your client anymore.
Yeah, that's enough. Please, no more.
Right, well, it was only a hypothetical anyway.
It was only a hypothetical. Okay.
But like the whole concept, because he was never
Yeah.
being betrayed by anyone.
I
But I don't know
know.
why he doesn't know that the guy didn't betray him.
I don't know
Because
either.
he was sitting in his house. Did you see the video camera stuff?
So, hold it! That seems a little strange to me. I mean, you're about to tell us the name of your client. I would think that this would be very bad for them.
It doesn't matter to me. This client has already broken the rules and acted outside of the prescribed role.
Their role?
This person tried to implicate another of the crime in order to save themselves. And this is a trespass that cannot be forgiven.
You. Who gave you the right to be so high and mighty?
I'm Judge. I'm. The gentleman who spoke just now. Excuse me, but would you care to die?
No, I, didn't say anything.
Can you do that? Can you be a witness and be like, Judge, I'm gonna kill you?
I don't think you can. Well, whatever.
But see, he's gonna accuse the woman. The whole statement that he made still makes no sense.
I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. That's exactly who he's accusing. It doesn't really make sense, but I get a feeling I know where he's going to go with it. But so, you know.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is, he didn't know. Like, he should have no information. He should have no way of knowing that she was accused of murder. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I really...
Because he doesn't see this court case.
Yeah, exactly. I really don't know how he's getting his information. I guess you could argue he has some way of it, but especially now since he's on the run, or at least has been for most of this trial.
Maybe there's actually like a radio station. It's like, we brought his court case live.
I wouldn't be surprised. I guess that makes sense. I mean,
Reality
Von Karma wanted us to get on, like, national television for being totally wrong.
Yeah, maybe this is just like, this is a reality TV.
Makes sense. We understand. So please tell us the name of your client.
I'm afraid I cannot do that. I still have a few things to say before I do.
That egomaniacal.
I said you were wasting time anyway, isn't that your whole job?
I know.
He's better at wasting time than you are, Felix.
He is. Well, Edward specifically, yeah.
It's not good for you, Harris, to be so aggravated. You won't live very long if you let everything bother you.
Somehow, that coming from an assassin makes it less than comforting. I don't really care about all this extra fluff. Just tell us the name already.
Phoenix, you're an idiot.
Patience. Try and calm down a little. It's important to try and understand his mindset.
Man, you're totally okay with this concerning he like kidnapped your sister and is holding her with like gunpoint.
Seriously. Actually, that's another reason this is dumb, especially since she's a spirit medium. I don't know, it seems like Mia could just suddenly pop in Maya's body and bitch slap to kill her. I mean, he can't be keeping very close eye on her.
She could like use her boobs to bitch slap him.
Exactly. I mean, I can't imagine he's paying very close attention to Maya if he's like on the walkie-talkie.
Maybe she's unconscious.
No, because remember
she talked.
Yeah, she literally talked. She was like, I want a fucking burger.
Maybe the guys writing this didn't pay attention. Maybe they were busy getting bitch slapped by Mia's boobs.
Well, okay, I can accept that. Maybe that's the Phoenix Wright rule.
Maybe Mia is actually like the person who wants to office, like the main director of that studio. And like whenever the people were like busy walking and were like writing a story, she would just walk up and like bitch slapping them with her boobs. It's like, please, please, miss, I'm trying to write here.
That explains far too much.
I mean, that's how Japan works, man.
Yeah, pretty much. He seems very steadfast and closed. So you're going to have to work. You're gonna have to work to get him to talk. I'm not his therapist, you know.
Maybe that should be in a job.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, so we actually have to present evidence somewhere here? What? I mean, I get it, kind of get it, but...
But I would present as a video camera.
Yeah. Well, I guess the thing is that he's just talking about the case so vaguely
At
that I
some
don't
point-
know where.
At some point he says that like the guy betrayed his trust. I think that's why you have to present the
Oh, okay.
person.
Yeah. Oops. Okay. Yep. Oh. Wait, did we read this already? I don't know.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
yes.
guess Phoenix has something to say here. I'm sorry, but I was wondering about something you just said. Said that your client had broken the rules.
Person who frames another is a worst kind of human.
Worse than murders, clearly. And that's why you feel you can betray this person?
Actually, I kind of agree with that logic. I think I'd rather respect a murderer who doesn't frame someone than someone who frames someone for murder they didn't commit.
That's... I don't know. I don't think I
I think
trust
this person
either.
who frames is
Yeah.
worse because it's worse. I
I
have no
if
trust
you-
relation with a client.
I think they're both terrible people. I think we can just say that and get
They
past
can be
it.
justified. There's such a thing as justified murder, but there's
Oh.
no such thing as justified frame.
Well, maybe, but I think more importantly is we don't know if this is, well, okay, I don't know. Anyways,
It's well paid murder, and that justifies. I have no
clearly,
trust relations with a client who can't understand the assigned role.
just my luck. An assassin with a conscience. Who would have figured?
Now then, everyone. So if he's such a good guy, would he really kill Maya? Maybe he would never have killed Maya.
I'm kind of wondering that myself. Like, if he has this honor system, can he actually just randomly kill people? Because if he can, then he's a fucking hypocritical douchebag. And if he can't, then this is the worst blackmail ever.
Then our fairness, I mean, Maya is not a random person. Like, killing Maya is half justified.
I mean, kind of.
I was almost be killing Maya by not giving her like 200 burgers.
Well, okay, yeah. Killing Maya by not yeah. She really does need to cut down on those burgers. One of these days she's going to, like, destroy the entire economy by eating the whole... Yeah. I don't know.
Now then, everyone. Do you think you can understand my logic?
No. This case just keeps
Yes.
getting better and better.
If you can't, then I'm afraid we can't proceed.
Everyone understands your point, I think. Really.
In that case, I believe I'm prepared to disclose the information you seek. You've made it crystal clear that you are your truth over all else. I believe we already, like, I like this guy. He's such an element of honesty, besides the murdering and lying.
Yeah. So,
Which is funny because he's gonna lie now, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna lie now, so we already know that it's bullshit.
But besides that, I would like.
I would still not like him. Maybe just because, I don't know, he's an assassin.
You don't like
He's kinda a
assassins.
douchebag.
I don't hate assassins.
I mean, there
They have to
are...
ruin the economy too.
I guess. I don't know. I mean, I've seen assassins in games that can be cool, but this guy seems like he's just kind of a jerk, and he looks evil, which among the Phoenix Wright rules means that he is evil. That's just how Phoenix Wright
Hey,
works.
God did not look evil.
You know, that's actually true. He was the exception to the rule. Gaunt didn't look all that evil, and though he was buff. I guess if you're buff or you look evil.
What about Gumshoe? You dig yourself a hole.
Am I? Gumshoe doesn't really look buff. He's huge, but he doesn't have the...
Gumshoe's huge.
Well, he's huge, but he doesn't really have the muscle, like, you know.
He has no muscle to stop Mafia.
Yeah. Well, clearly, I don't know. Mafia are weird in this universe. Okay, so let's talk about this name. What is it? No, I can't bring myself to ask the client's name.
If you can't ask it, Mr. Wright, I will.
Freaking hacker reading our mind again.
I mean, maybe he just said he was just stalling.
Yeah.
Witness. What is the name of your client who requested the murder of Joanne Quita? Person's name is... Adrian Andrews.
Yep. What? Oh no, and the room exploded.
Objection! Witness! That's not what you told me it was earlier. So, Edgeworth, what is this kind of stalling you're doing? Because this was, what the hell was your plan? You weren't stalling, you were being a douchebag.
Yeah, he really wasn't. He thought the killer was gonna come on and be like, yo, bitch, it's my actual client.
Hey, Ted, what are you talking about, Mr. Prosecutor? I should think I know my own client, and it is Adrian Andrews. What? This can't be on the phone earlier.
See, you really should know better than to trust the killer, Edgeworth. Though, then again, you should also actually try and help us. What's going on here? My guess is that Mr. DeKiller just stabbed Mr. Edgeworth in the back. Stabbed Edgeworth in the back. I've never heard of this concept. Elaborate further. I'm sure in order to get an audience with this court, Mr. DeKiller told him a different name. Matt Engard, perhaps.
Perhaps, he's a killer.
Yeah, perhaps we already could have figured that out without you telling us, Maya.
This is outrageous. I was deceived. This witness is telling a very serious lie.
But you're the one who summoned this witness.
I witness this lie all the time, man.
I know, seriously.
God, you Charlie the killer. I knew I shouldn't have trusted the guy I spent the last 8 years hunting down.
I know.
Testimonies and truths. The defendant at the moment is Matt Engard, and am I correct? All I wish to do is help see Alababa. I can't. What is that?
Procure.
Procure his acquittal.
Huh. Wow. All of a sudden, feels like we can actually win this.
Maya, we didn't want to win this though.
I know. Yeah. The prosecution has failed to provide a motive and has instead provided this suicide note, which is a forgery created by the victim. Furthermore, there's a possibility the defendant himself knew it was a fake. But most definitive of all, we have heard from the assassin himself, the name of his client, which is a totally reliable source. Mr. DeKiller's client, who requested the murder, was not the defendant at all.
No.
With all this evidence, it is obvious to me that this means that Mr. Engard is innocent.
Hey, we can walk away. What do I care? I mean, let them walk away. They're cool. I like the killer. I seem to have accused you all of... I seem to have caused you all a bit of confusion. Please continue your discussion. Call me when you have reached a verdict.
Bailiff, please bring.
See, we all suck today.
Yeah.
The part is too long.
Yeah.
Unless you want to keep going and cut it.
Nah, I think that's fair. Miss Andrews turned into bling, and everybody died. The end. Thank y'all for watching.